Judge, thank you. I don't mean to interrupt you, but an offer's been made, conveyed, and
Okay.
I think today was for her to have hired another attorney. So I am kind of in limbo. I'm glad to continue.
Well, we're going to find out right now. Miss Ford, have you hired an attorney?
I have the prices on an attorney that where I would be going to trial.
No, Miss Ford, I only have one question for you, and I want you to listen to my question, okay? The question is, have you hired an attorney? That's either yes or no.
I've not been able to at the moment. I was going to ask.
So that would be no. Have you hired an attorney? Yes or no?
No.
All right. So Mark Darling is your attorney, and this is what's going to happen. Either you can accept the plea bargain agreement or not.
I'm asking.
If you choose not to accept the plea bargain agreement, then you're going to jury trial.
I don't mind going to jury trial, but I'm asking if you would appoint me another lawyer. This is the second, ma'am, the second time in a row that he has not given me the Zoom ID number for court. I've had to call and get it myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now. I've texted him. He doesn't return my messages or anything.
What is my cell phone number? Why don't you tell the judge my cell phone number? You don't have it because you haven't texted me. That's a lie. I've got your home number. Go ahead.
All right, everyone, time out.
Right here.
Time out. So here's the thing, Miss Ford. I don't know what is happening in the world today, but everybody wants to choose, and I mean no disrespect to people when I say this. People think, oh, I can't afford an attorney, so I'm going to get to choose the attorney I want. What ends up happening, Miss Ford, is whatever attorney comes up on the wheel, that's your attorney. You don't get to choose what attorney you want unless you're paying for that attorney. So, Mr. Darling is here. You are here. I'm sending you both to a breakout room. Here are your choices. You want a jury trial? I will give you a jury trial. But what I'm telling you is today is the last day that you can either accept the offer that the state has tendered or not. It's completely up to you.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Yes, I see you. Just give me a moment. All right, Ms. Hernandez, this is not on the record. This is a compliance hearing, so I can figure out what's going on with you. All right. Let me see. That's the wrong one. Do you need a tissue or Kleenex, Ms. Hernandez?
No, I have something.
All right, then you need to use it. And here's the thing. We wouldn't be here right now if you were doing what you were supposed to do on probation. So stop with the tears, okay? Alexander Richardson here.
Do I leave the, all right.
This is what I would like you to do. One, I would like you to leave the screen, go to the restroom, and please, for the love of all that's holy, blow your nose or whatever you need to do.
I'm fine.
Yes, go take care of that. Stop the sniffing on the screen. And then just come back into the room and Rebecca will give you a time, okay?
Okay. I mean, the only reason outside is...
Yes, so leave the screen right now.
Okay.
Stay on Zoom. Go to the restroom. Go blow your nose or whatever you need to do. And then come back. No, leave the screen alone.
Oh, okay.
Go to the restroom. It appears you're at your house. Go to the restroom, blow your nose, and then come back. All right, is there a Lee Michael Martinez on the screen?
Yes, ma'am. What was that? Sorry, I just wanted to say, Your Honor, I was in the other room watching my brother when I was laying on the pillow. I'm sorry, I forgot the background.
Well, let me start with this. You're getting tested today for drugs. What are the results going to be?
positive still.
What are you going to be positive for?
THC.
And what else?
That's it, Your Honor.
You should. How old is your brother?
He's a newborn. He's 1 year old, but I have a newborn baby too. Not mine, my mom's that I've been watching.
All right. Well, I don't know who in their right mind would put you in charge of babysitting some children while you're high. Because it's obvious to me that you're high and somebody has allowed you to babysit some children who can't fend for themselves. Everybody you're in charge of babysitting right now can't pick up the phone and call and say, my brother Lee hasn't fed me because he's too high.
Well,
So you're a horrible babysitter, and you're setting a horrible example for your siblings. So far, the only thing that you've done in the short time that they've been alive is be on probation out of felony court and continue to use drugs. And because you're lazy, and because you're continuing to use drugs, they're going to think that's okay. But we're going to get you straightened out in a minute. And why won't you stop using drugs? Do you want to go to prison?
No, man.
I mean, you can go to prison for 10 years and they don't let you sleep. They tell you what time you're supposed to be up and you're going to be up at that time. Do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Then you're going to stop using drugs. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Rebecca?
Yes, ma'am.
For Mr. Martinez, what I want done with him, I want him placed back in intensive outpatient treatment, but also put him on the list for felony drug court. And can you tell felony drug court he really needs to be in felony drug court?
Yes,
I'm going to
ma'am.
want field visits at his house at least twice a month, random, because I don't know who is allowing him to take care of children. I want him in parenting classes. And make sure he has a job. Obviously, he doesn't have enough to do. His mom is working. He's in his 20s committing offenses, and his mom is now supporting an adult. That's nonsense. Are you even in school?
No, ma'am. I work full time at Waterburger. I just got off of work at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm tired. I'm sorry about that. I know it's no excuse. I'm not doing drugs, Your Honor.
You just told me you're going to be positive for drugs, and you were kicked out of a program because
it takes 30 days to get out of like your system.
Now, let me just tell you, now you're telling me nonsense, and let me tell you why you're telling me nonsense. Because according to the supplemental report, you were in intensive outpatient treatment. You had negative results. And then after those negative results, you end up testing positive.
Right. The first time I was smoking because I was going through a depression state of mind and I was depressed. But the second time I consumed it by my dad, like I was in the car with him and he picked me up for my birthday and he was already smoking in the car when I got in. I told him that I couldn't be around that. My dad is like got priors and everything, but that's my dad. You know, he's a grown man. I can't tell him what to control of his car and everything.
You know, I don't have the ability.
We went to the lake.
I have no ability to.
And I wasn't playing with a Pokemon, but it was this.
Here's the thing
from
I have no ability to solve the entirety of family problems. But it sounds to me as though your entire family needs to be in some type of therapy and needs to be in drug treatment. And it seems
my dad and my mom are divorced. We don't see each other.
Here's the thing. It seems like the only person who's trying to hold everybody down and keep the family stable and together is the mom. And she's supporting somebody who's a grown adult who can't get his act together and stop using drugs. But I'm telling you right now, you are going to, no, you don't support, where are you living? Are you living at your mom's house?
No.
Where are you living? Is that your house?
The address that I'm at, yeah.
So that's your house.
Right.
All right, Rebecca, find out where he's living.
Yes, ma'am.
127
and they're going to be doing field visits at your location. And I don't want him to have any unsupervised contact with children. I can't have somebody who's on drugs babysitting. So if you're going to be babysitting your toddler brothers, then somebody's going to have to be supervising you. That can't be allowed. Do you
Like a
understand
probation
why?
officer there?
There needs to be an adult. Do you understand why you shouldn't be babysitting your siblings?
It's not all the time. It was just right now.
Do you understand why right now you should not be babysitting?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that's what I want for Mr. Martinez. And Ms. Hernandez, you said she's going to go and do a UA?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you're going to do that UA, and then you're going to come back here, Ms. Hernandez, and we're going to see what's going on with you.